Hey, my name's Joe. Welcome back to FTZ Rides. And it's been a while since I posted. It's probably been like 3 months almost. Probably closer to 4 actually. 90 days goes by pretty quick, eh? Yeah, so sorry, there hasn't been a lot of ride videos. There hasn't been a lot of ride. I've been having mic issues and camera replacement stuff. I've just been working on it, and I really haven't filmed anything that I felt worthy of really putting together as a video. So that's probably why there hasn't been anything. You know, like most people, spring, yard work, getting things together. Had to build a deck. And yeah, so life kind of does that to you, right? Anyway, I'm just finishing up on my street glide. Just cleaned her up a little bit. Probably got, I want to say 4,000 kilometers on it so far this year. Probably. We're at 69. And we started at, I don't remember. We started on a fresh oil change. I don't remember. I just checked my book yesterday and realized I still had like close to 2,000 K before I really needed to change the oil. And I checked it and it looks okay. So I think we're through the hottest part of the year. Oh man, it was so hot here a few days ago. It was unbearable. But yeah, anyway, today I plan to when I put the saddlebags back on, I'm going to put the FTZ ride stickers on. I've been kind of putting it off. I don't know why. And yeah, get this thing out of the way and get the cover back on it, because I got a welder. I've never had my own welder like a MIG, right? So I'm pretty happy about it. And I'm going to weld some stuff today because I needed a welder to weld some stuff. So anyway, yeah, we're getting ready to take off to Newfoundland. Not on the Harley this year. It's going to be camping. We're going to do go to visit family, of course. We got 2 weeks on the island, and just me and my partner. Visit family, of course, is number one priority, right? But another priority is we want to do some off-grid camping, right? We kind of dabbled in it last year a little bit, and really enjoyed it. So I think we're well set up this year for it. This afternoon, my first welding project actually is, I have a generator I'm actually sitting on that we plan to carry with us this year. Maybe, we're not sure. But I want to be ready in case we do take it. And I bought one of those baskets that go into your receiver in the back of your hitch there, the back of your truck. And the generator, it's not a real big one, it actually fits right in the basket. But I want to take the wheels off of it so it fits in right. But the basket has a center, you know what I mean, a 2-inch center thing going right up through it that hooks into the truck. And so if you take it off the truck with stuff in it, it'll either clunk left or clunk right. You know what I mean? Clunk, clunk. So I'm going to weld 2 little angle iron legs on the outside edges of it, kind of reinforce it a little bit, support it a little bit. And then when we pull it off, like, you know, one person on each side, you pull it off and the generator's still attached. You either drop it straight down and you'll be able to use it as a step thingy I'm going to make there, or you'll be able to take it and go with it to, you know what I mean, move the generator away from the campsite. So this is my plan. Am I a bad person if I don't want to shine my Harley? Like, it's just going to get covered in bugs again anyway. What's the point? Really? I mean, it looks pretty, right? It looks really good, actually. Jeez. Oh, it looks so good. But what's the point? It's just going to get covered in bugs again. I think it's because I got a new toy that I want to play with. We'll keep going. We're almost done. Okay, well, like I said, my friend Bobby is usually here to at least help me with these things. Tell me that they're straight or crooked, or none of the above. It's a little tiny bit of acetone, maybe. Okay, well, that should be close enough. Close enough is good enough. Now, man, I gotta try to make this one as even as the other side. Kind of followed that, maybe. I think I kind of followed the exhaust pipe on the other side. Okay. The only thing about doing this just occurred to me, and this is going to stay on video too. The only thing about doing this is if I piss somebody off and I cut them off, or, you know, they cut me off and I wave to them, they know where to find me now. That should work out, I think. So I put one back here, one up there. Let's start on that edge. Right? And then I need one right there. What did I do here? Because it's going to go there and there. Ooh, baby. Luck. I think the key is just to kind of make a decision that this is where it's going to be. Right there. Yep. I'm okay with that. It's nice. Now I just have to repeat it. Well, kind of is what it is, I guess. What are you going to do, right? Ooh. Looks like might have been a friggin' piece of dirt. Not an air bubble at all. It is a piece of dirt. Oh well. Add a little texture and character to her. No big deal. That side looks pretty straight when you line it up with the exhaust. Anyway, it looks good. That's all that really matters. This is over an extended period of time, just the next day. It's like 3 minutes later. Alright, I'm going to put a GoPro mount on. I have a new mic coming. So I'm actually, we'll wait till the truck goes by. Alright, we'll try again. Take 2. We're going to put on a new GoPro mount. The last one I had on, it was pretty good. There's a lot of wind noise, especially with that media mod that's on the camera right now. But I have a new mic coming that's going to come up and go inside. It's wired, but it's what I got. And it's going to go inside my helmet with a wind muff on it, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll try to do some of that moto vlog shit. Maybe I should have peeled this off before I started push play. Seems to stick to the backing well. There we go. Well, seems alright. Where's the mount? There it is. That way, I guess. Oh, it might. Oh, yeah. If that's the way I want it. That's close that way. This way. Start. Let's see. The mic is going to be on the inside. Whoops. Oops. Looks alright. You guys mounted up there. See how it looks. Looks like it'll be fairly square with the way the bike's riding. We'll leave her for a while, overnight, before we try to mount the camera to it. It should be alright. If not, I got some extra tape and just put it on. Alright, that's everything. I don't have the key. I don't have the key, so I can't move the bike. Yeah, I know. No counting keystrokes. Huh. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Now we can do some welding. Here's my plan. Generator first, and then I need here's the problem. Maybe I'll just fix this problem first, and then we'll worry about the Jenny problem after. Put the Jenny in the mount. So I need a couple pieces of angle iron. I need a measuring tape. I don't even know what I need. Whew. You know what's funny? Stigma. You know, and PTSD and medical cannabis, which has been legal for 20 years. Did I mention that already? I don't care about the rec market. It makes it kind of easier, and in a way it hurt medical cannabis and us trying to change the stigma, because then you got when you talk about medical cannabis, it gets rolled all into the rec market now, and so everybody's just a bunch of potheads who can't do nothing. I don't know, man. Like, I haven't welded in ages. Looks pretty good, actually. I'm happy with it. I'll get her finished up, and then we'll get her outside and get some paint on her. That's all welded up. Just sit there for a sec. It's not bad. I mean, it seems to work really good for what I want it for, right? Well, it's this angle iron, no problem, so I can't imagine me having to weld anything much thicker than that. Where's my hammer? Turn that off for a second. Okay, so the basket would wobble when you set it down because there was a high point in the middle, right? And I just welded 2 little tracks on there to kind of reinforce it and keep it from doing that. Perfect. Now we just got to fit the generator inside the basket. Ooh, 7% battery. So our issue became, everything else is great, but the generator won't drop down in here with these 4 bolts. I'm going to weld it. And I'm going to remove the bolts permanently. Can't see why it wouldn't. Ventilation. It's fun having a welder for a change, G. Definite game changer for me. Cool, burn that one right through. Or did I? See that catch? Oh yeah, I burned that one right through. Oh, stuff. Stayed too long. See if I can fix it. It'll make it worse. That one went right inside my helmet. Hey, can you see my bald spot? That could get burnt. I should have a helmet liner on. I'm surprised it worked that well. Freaking ground all the way over that way. Did you just see that? Just set my arm right on that. Okay, track pants are not the best idea for welding. I'm sure I'll be okay for now. We're going to test fit the Jenny. Make sure she's going to fit in there. It doesn't have wheels anymore, so it makes it even harder to move, right? That's not that heavy. Oh, I guess it is. Oh, it still doesn't quite want to fit. Doesn't matter what it wants. It's what it's getting is the matter. Okay. That gets a cover. Goes on the back of the truck. You with me so far? Ooh. So that will fit a 20-pound propane tank right next to the hot exhaust. It should be perfect, right? Exhaust doesn't get that hot. And this side's going to take a gas can. Oh, it looks terrible, but it's okay. I'm sure it'll hold. And I'll just like I said, I'm going to rock guard it, so you're not going to see any of the imperfections, which are few. So, yeah. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I know there was no ride involved whatsoever, but I'm working my way to it. And, again, it's just another little story we're going to tell. Actually going to get to take that trip to Newfoundland, so that's pretty cool. And we're actually going to do some off-grid camping. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting new equipment in the next week so I can start maybe doing some ride videos and they're not destroyed by wind noise. It's terrible. It really is. I don't know. I don't have a motovlog setup where it actually attaches to my helmet. I got a kind of a different helmet, and so I want it on the bike like I showed you earlier in this episode where I mounted it on the bike. So anyway, hopefully we'll get out and do some riding and we won't have that much wind noise. Hopefully. I'm hoping. Anyway, this is just a short, crazy little video. Thanks a lot for watching. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy editing. It's fun. I've been having some fun with it. I got some stupid stuff filmed, but you know. I'm taking off to Grand Manan on Monday. I'm going to film some of that, so I'm going to probably put that in another episode, but I'm kind of doing some stuff for something else I'm doing, so just hang on. I might actually get 3 videos out in July and then 1 in August. It's not bad, right? You know, for an amateur. We'll see what happens. Thanks again for watching. And I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.